Hello everyone. Today is the 31st of December. Yes. And what's even the time here? It's 2:20 p.m. It's afternoon. It's in Canada. Nigeria is probably okay. I'm in Calgary right now. I'm at the Calgary airport and I'm flying. And so Nigeria is about 8 hours. So it's about 10:20 in Nigeria. So I'm checking in. So that's the place I just finished checking in. Earlier on, I was in the snow. Snow. In all my travels, I've never seen snow, falling. I've always seen snow on the floor, but for me, so I was out earlier on. So while I was checking in, I was in my place counter. This guy walked up with his trolley and he hit my leg. As I'm talking to you, I can still feel the pain on my leg. So one of the things with me, I have arthritis. Although when I say my arthritis, even my mom the other day she corrected me. She said I should stop saying my. I should stop personalizing the arthritis. I have arthritis. I've had arthritis since I was diagnosed when I was 16, 17 with juvenile arthritis. So all through my years, I've always lived in pain. Right now, the arthritis had even gone wrong up to even my vertebrae. I have what they call cervical spondylosis. So I'm very careful about anything like falling, any of those things. So I'm always, try to be mindful. And this guy hit me. And I looked at, the normal thing. It's normal now. You hit someone, you're pushing your trolley. I really don't mind. You just say sorry. Oh man, I saw this guy look me. He was just looking at me as saying, one of those people where I don't know what they feel like this racism, they enter their head. They always feel this superior, whatever. He looked at me. So it's not like I looked at him, I was staring at him. He was looking, I said, you hit me. He was looking one guy. I said, you hit me, and I expect you to say, and I expect something from you. It seemed as if he was working with his sons, very much younger. They look like his son. It's not a young person. No. Someone I'm talking about that guy should be in his either 50s or 60s, depending, or except if he's someone who doesn't take care of himself and looks way older than his age. That's when he'll be in his 40s. Or it could be, I would look at him like either my mate or someone older. Then that's when he'll be in his 40s or something. But I'm not talking of I'm not talking of a teenager. I'm not talking of someone in his 20s or 30s. And so he's looking at me and asking, I said you were supposed to say something. When you hit someone, so the sons were not like, he just said sorry. He was talking to him, he was speaking the language to him. I think they look like either Arab or whatever, one of those this thing, or maybe North African kind of a thing. And so the boy apologized. So I said to him, yes, what the boy said, that's what you're supposed to say. And honestly, that apology, apologize on me and I for Tuga. Look, I said yes, and I'm expecting something because I need to know now whether you hit me deliberately. Then I'll know how to press charges, or if it's a mistake. The only way I got to know that you hitting me it's a mistake is by you apologizing. And if you refuse to apologize, then that means that is deliberate. And with the next thing, I'll ask myself, do I need to press charges? And let's take this thing, further from here. He looked at me, I was like, yes. He looked at me, okay then, sorry. I looked at him, I was like, that's not an apology, but anyway, I don't have your time. It's New Year's Eve. I'm traveling, I'm on transit. I've had fun in Canada. I've been to Calgary. I just flew in from Toronto to Calgary, and then I'm flying out from Calgary. I'm going to London. And so I've had my fun. No, I'm not going to allow some ill-mannered stranger, to make me not enjoy what I've done. So I'm taking. Then he mumbled something. I turned and looked at him. What did you say? The guy, no say I weary. I know normal. As I am, I don't look for trouble. I always say this thing all the time. I don't look for trouble, but when trouble comes looking for me, I don't run away from it. And so when I said yes, you ought to have apologized. That's a decent thing to do. You can't hit someone and then you're being saucy about it. And the next thing is telling me that why was I on the side that I was on? Which side am I supposed to be on? They're putting my luggage on something. You're telling me why am I on the side that I'm on? And then it was just like, then the other woman, the woman that was behind the counter, can you bring your passport? We need to get this thing. I'm like, madam, he hit me. And the fact that he hit me, something needed to be done. At that moment, I raised my voice. If she wants me to raise it high, I can't raise it high. I'm like, so that's not an apology was needed. And that was what we are talking about. It's not people behaving in so ill-mannered to the extent that your younger children, I'm sure they have been brought up in decent society where they understand that everybody, you must have mutual respect for everybody. But he's still carrying his racist whatever ego around, and he's not gonna get away with. On it when it comes to with me, nah, nada. It ain't happening. I just saw that she looked at you, she just kept quiet. I said, better keep quiet. If you're not solving the problem, just allow us be and let me deal with it. Because I need to know, is it deliberate or is it a mistake? A mistake would mean you apologizing to me, and if you do not apologize to me, then it becomes deliberate. Then I think about pressing charges. Because you can't just hit me and get away with it. See me see wahala, see me see trouble. Me where I just dey mind my business like this. I'm drinking water and minding my business, and that's why my skin is popping. And then someone is coming, he's bringing his whatever attitude from whatever hole he crawled out of. He's gonna bring it down to me. Nah. If you do that to the people you have elsewhere, you have the people you oppress. You probably, maybe some of these misogynists who feel that a woman he's probably thinking, how dare a woman speak to him? Maybe he's coming from a place where women don't speak up. Hey. Vekuve and Miemo. I'm just like, what is it? What does it take from you? You hit someone. Oh, sorry. If you say even the way say, okay, they're sorry, reluctantly, because me, in short, ordinarily I wouldn't bother. You know, somehow when you stare at the person, because I say he hit me, it's not as if he didn't know he hit me. And he wasn't bothered. He was just that was why I turned and I stared at him, and I was staring at him. I wasn't going to take it. I said, excuse me, did you see what you did? You hit me. And his attitude was like, and aren't you there? Aren't you meant to be hit? Hey. The only thing where they hit me na rain. No. Na rain. Na rain. Na rain na go fall hit me. I no fit do anything. Human being no dey hit me. Say wetin happen? So if you are used to hitting people and they let you go, well, you've met someone that will not allow something go. And of course, that woman feeling one kind. You know, when they see you, especially when they see you in hijab. I travel around the world. I say like when I travel my friends, like, if you are traveling with me with hijab, you will not say the treatment different. Me, I start ground here with my green passport. Even though the legitimate president wey we get for Naija don carry third for the way they say the most corrupt persons around the world, carry third position for that one. Now I no mean say person go look down on me on my Nigeria passport, where I dey proud with like this, where I dey take waka anywhere. And for me, there's one thing about me is that I believe that there's a space on this earth that was created for me by God, and I have that space to occupy, and nobody is going to deny me the opportunity of occupying that space. Nobody is going to make me less of a human being. I don't allow anybody. Anywhere I go to, I dey match grant say waka. If I come if you no want me I enter your country, no give me visa. Now my money I dey come spend. I enter Canada now. I came into Canada on the 28th of November, right? 31st of December, I don't finish. First of all, I went to Calgary. After Calgary, I went to Toronto to go and see another of my daughter in Toronto. I went to go and be with her. And then now that's why I'm coming back. Initially, it was not even in the plan for me to go. It was said, okay, decided to go over there, spend some time with her, come back, and go back. So, what is it that somebody is going to do? I'll come in your country, it's me that will spend my money. I'm not coming to work in anybody's country. I'm not looking for a job. When I come, so even if you deny me visa, that's why I know they pay me. You deny me visa, I'll carry my leg. I'll just carry my leg and leave that place. I'll leave your country for you. When I'm coming to country, I'm the one coming in to spend money, and so you're not going to be looking at me anyhow, be talking anyhow. I've had my fair share of some insolence that you get from all of this. Sometimes even at immigration or whatever, I'll just simply look at you and tell you that it's my bills that is paying you. I remember Aberdeen Airport earlier, mid of this 2024, mid of this year, I was very sick. I got to a place I couldn't walk anymore, and I needed a wheelchair. They're like, oh, you didn't book it. I said, well, I didn't book it. I didn't know it was going to be this, but now I need it. If you say the woman, they'll say, oh, I looked and said, madam, The reason why you have a job is because of travelers like me. I pay your bills. She was shocked. She was just looking at me. Me wey get man like this. I said, madam, I mean they pay your bill. The fact that I travel, I come through this Aberdeen airport that I go to. In short, I go to Abad other than Abuja airport that I know I fly out of. Or maybe in recent time, maybe Lagos. I enter Abuja airport, Aberdeen airport more than any other airport. Because my kids have been here since 2016. My children have been schooling in Scotland. So I enter that Aberdeen. When they were in Goddessy, I use Aberdeen airport. When my daughter now went to University of Aberdeen. So I'm always in that Aberdeen. I'm going in and going out. I say, nah, this thing, nah, back of my house, I go. I have to check in on my kids and everything. And you're coming to be holding face on because today, that day I was asking for wheelchair. I didn't move. I told them, I said, I'm not going anywhere. You guys have to. They had to now look, carry the wheelchair and take me, to the plane. Anyway, I say me I come rant for una here. Me I gist una wetin happen. Now beat whether na beat the man want be beat me. I don't know because that apology must apologize and true. You should apologize. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much. I'm okay. Today is 31st. Actually, I'm not going to be posting this on the 31st. I've already posted my videos for today, and I usually, when I travel, I finish my travel before I make it public that I'm doing or where I'm going to. So when I reach there, I'll post it. You guys get to see it by then. By the time you're seeing it, will be New Year. By the grace of God, may God let us see the 2025. So happy New Year in advance now. And if you by the time you're watching it, will already be New Year, and it's happy 2025. May God bless us in the new year. Thank you so much. Bye.